Hello, my very most beautiful Sagittarius. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your January monthly reading. This is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do it personals open. And everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Sagittarius energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, for our January monthly, we are going to be doing an element spread. We will go back to our regular spreads for our weeklies, but I wanted to do something a little bit more all-inclusive for January, just to take a look at all the energies that are at play for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. For our air energy, we have our thoughts and our communication. For our water energy, we have our emotional state, our emotions, and what our intuition is trying to tell us. For your earth energy, we have what you're trying to ground, what you're trying to make happen, what you're trying to manifest, and what your stability looks like. And then for your fire energy, we have what you are creating and what you are destroying. So let's take a look at this. We have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I do like this, okay? You could be trying to make a decision here about how much you want to invest into something, okay? Something's been really weighing on you here with this Ten of Wands, and I feel like you're starting to question whether it's worth it or not, okay? Trying to figure out where to go from here. I feel like you haven't fully made up your mind at this point. We have the Judgment in the reverse, which kind of tells me that the decision hasn't quite been made yet. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, not sure if you're getting back what you're giving, okay? Not sure if it's being reciprocated, not sure if it's worth it. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, not sure how much work you want to put into this, how much more you want to give, because it's really weighing on you. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles can be a card of planning. He's looking towards the future, and he's figuring out, what steps he needs to take. It's not a big action energy. It's more of a planning energy, planting seeds type energy. So I do feel like that's kind of where you're at, trying to make a decision here, trying to make a plan, trying to figure things out. So for your thoughts, we have the Ten of Cups. This is really nice. So you want to be happy, okay? You got two tens, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, which means you're at something's coming to some kind of completion, some kind of like boiling point. It almost feels like you just want to be happy, okay? And it's like, I'm not happy where I am. I'm not happy with the situation the way it is. This is too much. What do I need to do to get out of this? What do I need to do to get out of this energy, Some of you could feel like it's a little bit out of your hands with this. We have the Emperor in the reverse, okay? That could be feeling like things are a little out of your hands. Maybe you don't feel like you don't have the most control over the situation. But that's in showing up for your communication. So even if you do, how do I explain it? It could feel more out of your hands in the area of, I don't know how to express this to somebody. So not only does it maybe feel a little bit out of your hands, it also could feel like I don't know how to express how I'm feeling about the situation to somebody else. This can play out in a relationship. This could be with a friend, family member, lover. This could be at work. You're not happy. Things are really difficult on you. Things are really weighing on you. You don't know how much more you want to invest into it. You don't know how much more you can give. And you want to be happy and you're not. And that is this energy of, with it showing up in your communication, I don't know how to express that to somebody. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to, verbalize, or, if it's a good idea, if I should explain how I'm feeling, that I'm not happy. So that could be with a boss. That could be with a friend, family member, lover. So let's just take a look and see what else we got going on. For your emotions, we have the Temperance in the reverse, which to me makes perfect sense. This is a card of feeling like a lack of patience. You could be getting a little bit frustrated in a lack of patience in the situation. It is also a card of, things being very out of balance, wanting harmony, wanting balance. And it's the alchemical process. It's the process of transforming one thing to another. So to me, with this energy here, you could be really wanting to transform whatever situation this is, or whatever relationship this is. You want to figure out a plan to get it from where it's at to a place where you're going to be happy. So this could just be getting frustrated with that process. So feeling a little bit emotionally frustrated with, where things are at and how things are, and, because they're not where you want them to be, and you're trying to figure out how to get them there. But I do like this because what your intuition is trying to tell you is that there is some kind of opportunity coming in. So if this is like a work opportunity, or if this is like a work situation where you're just really frustrated with your job, maybe it's getting to be too much, you feel like you're not being heard, or you feel like your voice doesn't matter, or you can't express how you feel, and you're getting frustrated with it. This could be a new job opportunity that's coming in. Your intuition wants you to know that there is a new opportunity. You just have to keep your eyes open for it. This could be some kind of promotion. This could be a different job. This could be a different, raise. If this is love, and maybe you've been trying to find love and you're getting frustrated because you're not happy with where you're at, and you're, however these energies apply for you. This is a general reading, so these energies can play out in many different ways, but there is, in whatever way it is, there is some kind of brand new opportunity coming in, and your intuition, your higher self, is trying to make you aware of that, so that you keep your eye open for it, because sometimes we have to make an active role in our own lives. Okay, so we have the High Priestess card for what you're trying to ground. And I feel like a lot of you guys, this is your intuition. As well as the High Priestess knows how everything is going to work out. Okay, she knows in every situation, the beginning, middle, end of every situation, she knows exactly how it's going to go. Okay, and I feel like that's something, that's very frustrating for you, because maybe right now you're not seeing, what is that expression, the light at the end of the tunnel. You're not seeing how this is going to play out. You're not seeing if something better is going to come, or if you're going to get through whatever this is that you're going through. So it can feel very frustrating, and you could be just really trying to figure that out, really wanting to know, that something is good, something good is going to come of this. Okay, so I feel like I totally understand where that energy is coming from, but with what your intuition is trying to tell you, I feel like your intuition is trying to tell you that it absolutely is. Okay, it is going to be okay. There is an opportunity coming in. So for what your stability looks like, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So you have the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Emperor when it comes down to more of like communication, because the Two of Cups on the traditional, or on the Two of Cups, there is a Staff of Hermes, which is the god of communication. So it does talk about having good communication, and that is one of the things with the Two of Cups, is that there typically is very good communication. So with it coming up in the reverse, I do feel like there's something with the communication that is a problem. It also could be you and your, if it's not a lover, that's a problem. So it could be a love relationship that's a problem as well. So let me gather these thoughts. The three different kind of things I'm seeing with this card is, first, is that you could be having a hard time with communicating how you're feeling, expressing it to whoever this is, whatever situation this is in your life. It could be coming up for that, as for your stability, as something that needs to be worked on, is the communication to help the situation. If this is a friend, family member, or a love situation, and there's some kind of disconnect in it, you could be feeling very unstable. That could seem very unsure. Also, I still feel like a big message is that communication is going to be key for this. And if it's not, a friend, family member, lover, if it's not the communication, it's definitely something, this could be you and your higher self. You have a lot of spiritual cards here. Okay, you have the Temperance, you have the High Priestess, and the Two of Cups. That can be communicating between you and your higher self. You could feel a disconnect, and maybe that's because you're trying very hard to be positive. You're trying very hard to handle these struggles in a very spiritual way. But, it's still a struggle. So maybe sometimes you falter with that. It could be your higher self and your ego kind of having a little bit of a hard time here. And that's okay. I do feel like with this energy here, especially with the Temperance showing up over top of this, that you guys are being divinely guided through this. So you're not going through this alone. Okay. And the fact that you're even aware of this at all, speaks very highly. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now we do have for what you're creating is the Queen of Cups. So I do feel like you could be creating something here. How do I explain it? That is very emotionally fulfilling. But I also feel like if you're not careful, okay, you could be creating a little bit of an emotional chaos is kind of what it feels like to me. The Queen of Cups has so much emotion, but she's not always in the best control over her emotion. So it does kind of feel to me that you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with that, okay? And what you're destroying is kind of, I guess openness is the word I want to go with. Even the Queen of Cups, she's very intently focused on the cup in her hand. It's like she can't see anything else. So I do kind of feel like these two cards here kind of go together. It kind of feels to me that if you stay on the energy course that you're on, and that is the whole point of tarot. The whole point of tarot is not to see the outcome and see where we're going and be like, crap, that's what's going to happen. It's to see where you're at and what you're doing and where that leads you. And that way, if you don't like where it leads you, you know you can change something about where you're at and what you're doing to go in a new direction, okay, to go somewhere else. So right now, I do feel like this indecisive energy. I do feel like this little bit of a doubtful energy, feeling a little bit down, feeling a little bit frustrated, feeling like having doubts, feeling like things aren't going to go the way that you want, or feeling like you don't have any control over the situation. I also feel like there's definitely something with communication where maybe you're not speaking your truth. Maybe you're not, saying how you feel, or you're just keeping a lot in even. It can just be you holding a lot back, you keeping a lot in, you not letting anybody help you. Sometimes we have to talk to somebody, even if it's just getting the feelings out, even if it's just to vent. And if it's not, if we don't have somebody we feel comfortable, venting whatever this is to, them, get a journal and write it out. There's definitely a need to get some of this out because I feel like you're holding a lot back. But if you stay on this path where you're keeping all this in and you're getting very doubtful and very frustrated and very down on yourself, this could definitely be creating, a more overwhelmingly emotional space and not a pleasant one. So I do feel like making sure that your emotional health is key this month. That's going to be huge for you. There is a new opportunity coming in. Okay, things are going to turn around, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. But you need to kind of have that faith, have that belief, and try your very best to work on positive thoughts, because our thoughts really do control our emotions. When we're having, happy, positive thoughts, we feel happy and positive. But when we have really down, really negative, really frustrated thoughts, we start to feel that way. Okay, so I do feel like there's a potential here for creating a little bit of emotional chaos or overwhelming emotions that may be difficult to deal with. So I would really the biggest message here is just to make sure that you are first remembering that your higher self, your spirit guides, angels, ancestors are telling you that it is going to be okay. You are getting an opportunity. Things are going to be all right. Even if it doesn't feel like it, but making sure that you keep control over your thoughts and emotions is going to be key this month, okay? So that is kind of what I have for you. And if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can actually resonate more than your sun sign does. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you hit that notification bell, then when we do our monthlies, our mid-monthlies, our weeklies, our bonuses, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.